Well. Look who we have here again today, folks. I feel like I do a video like this almost every single week, at least once, right? In which a Democrat / progressive is caught not adhering to the things that they want everybody else to adhere to, right? Not living the lifestyle that they want everybody else to live, right? Not living under their own authoritarian mandates that they really don't believe in all that much, okay? And this time we have one of the leaders of the progressive movement, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who got caught dining maskless in Miami Beach, Florida. The same place that the progressives and the Democrats have criticized as an COVID-infested death state, right? They said that Ron DeSantis wants to kill his own constituents because he doesn't want to implement these mandates that places like New York have, right? A place that is currently suffering from a record number of COVID cases, okay, that has had a major outbreak going on. And while this is happening, while her constituents are suffering in New York, AOC's constituents, she's in Florida, dining maskless with her boo, right, on Miami Beach, enjoying a good life, right? Not abiding by any of the rules that she claims that she believes in. Like, for example, when she criticized Texas for repealing their mask mandate, she said it was dangerous, right? It's dangerous not to have a mask mandate, okay? It's dangerous. Now, here's the thing. Some people have brought up the fact that AOC is dining with her boo, who happens to be a white man. Now, normally I would say that's irrelevant, okay, because she has the right to date whoever she wants to date, regardless of their race. In normal circumstances, I would say that's not relevant. However, it kind of is, because this is kind of part of the hypocrisy. As AOC has been very vocal about so-called white supremacy, right? In fact, she calls white supremacy a virus, right? White supremacy is like a virus, okay? But yet she's dating a white man. Again, I don't have any problems with who you want to date in regards to your race, but you can't sit up here and talk about white supremacy and how much it's a huge problem and demonizing white folks all day, but yet you're with a white man, okay? Ain't it hilarious? Ain't it funny how a lot of these people that speak the loudest about so-called white supremacists, they date white men, right? They demonize white men all day, but they sleep with white men, kind of like Don Lemon, right? Who has went on a crusade against white men, but yet he goes to bed every single night with a white man, right? Same, kind of similar to how, again, Don Lemon has went on a crusade against Ron DeSantis and Ron DeSantis' policies in Florida. However, he got caught, just like AOC, vacationing in the state of Florida with his white man, just like AOC. Ain't it funny how that works? So yeah, there's a whole lot of hypocrisy to talk about here when it comes to AOC getting caught dining maskless in Miami Beach as New York City's hits a record in coronavirus cases, okay? We got a whole lot to talk about here because, again, I think that the hypocrisy here is really getting off the charts. And I really don't understand how these people's constituents continue to vote for these people, knowing that these people don't actually believe in the policies or live the lifestyles that they're trying to implement on other people, okay? You can't don maskers in Miami Beach living off minimum wage in the government, right? Or who knows, maybe you can, with stimulus checks and whatnot, because that's what a whole lot of people were doing when they got paid them stimulus checks from Biden. It was flying out of Miami, tearing up the city. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was a big thing in Miami, okay? But let's go ahead and read here about AOC and her getting caught dining in the death cult state of Florida, right? According to the mainstream media, New York Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was reportedly caught in Miami Beach on Thursday evening as New York City was decimated by a record number of coronavirus cases. National Review reported that according to photographs obtained by the publication, Ocasio-Cortez was seated outside of Doraku Sushi and Izakaya in Miami Beach Thursday afternoon, raising a cocktail in one hand and checking her phone on another. Wow, sounds like a good life, right? Sounds like the life that, capitalists live, right? And AOC claims to hate capitalism. She claims to love socialism. I don't think that socialists should be dining on Miami Beach, drinking cocktails at fancy restaurants. But, again, the socialism shtick from AOC is a selling point, right? It ain't really her own lifestyle. She's a capitalist. Look how much she sells her merchandise for. Quote, New York smashed its single-day COVID case record for the second straight day Thursday, reporting at least 74,207 new positives as the Omicron surge stretches hospitals further, NBC New York reported. Meanwhile, hospitalizations continue to climb. This is a full-blown state of emergency, right, in New York. Okay, full-blown state of emergency, and AOC is skipping out on her constituents instead of being there to support them. This sounds very similar to a situation that we experienced earlier this year, but we're going to talk about it in a little bit. AOC's decision to hang out in the red state of Florida amid the historic number of coronavirus cases in the city that she represents comes after she repeatedly attacked Senator Ted Cruz for briefly going to Cancun, Mexico earlier this year as the state of Texas dealt with a storm crisis. In one exchange with Cruz on Twitter, AOC responded to something that Cruz wrote by tweeting, quote, Ted, this is pretty rich coming from someone who fled their own home and responsibilities during an environmental crisis to cross the border and seek refuge in Mexico. Quote, maybe Mexico shouldn't let you in the next time you try to run away from your job to sip umbrella drinks in Cancun, she continued. Wow. AOC cannot run away from this tweet, right? The fact that she criticized Ted Cruz for skipping out on Texas to go vacation in Cancun, which I'm going to tell you guys, listen, at the time, I was critical of Ted Cruz. I'm actually still critical of Ted Cruz for doing that. It was a really stupid move by him. It was a top 10 dumb mistake I've ever seen from a politician, to be quite honest with you. I'm open about that. A lot of you guys didn't like the fact that I said that. But hey, that's my opinion. I call it like I see it, right? It was a really, really, really stupid decision from Ted Cruz to do that in the middle of a historic ice storm in which, a lot of people in Texas didn't have power, okay? It just wasn't a good move. However, what AOC is doing right now, in my opinion, is the equivalent. It really is, because her state is being hit by a crisis, COVID, a crisis that she claims she takes very, very, very seriously, okay? And she is not there with her constituents going through what they're going through in regards to the lockdowns, okay, and adhering to the mandates. However, she's in Florida, right? She's in Florida, dining maskless, right, with her boyfriend in a state that people like her have repeatedly criticized as, well, the lack of mandates there and the lack of the COVID policies there is killing people, right? It's reckless. So, again, the hypocrisy from AOC, in my opinion, is way worse than what we saw from Ted Cruz. So, AOC might have made a top 5 dumbest political mistake I've ever seen, right? Ted Cruz is top 10. AOC is top 5 with this move, okay? Because, again, she criticized Ted Cruz for doing something that she's doing. Listen, and that's not to say she can't go on vacation, but during a time like this, no, you can't. You're a politician. You have to be held to a higher standard. Yes, optics matter, right? I know people say optics is BS, but again, when you're a politician, optics does matter. It matters, okay? And it's not a good look for AOC to be seen dining masters in Florida, okay? The same state that they criticize, while her state of New York is going through what it's going through. Because it makes it seem like that what's going on in New York is actually not that serious, right? And the COVID policies in Florida that these people have smeared as reckless, right, and dangerous, well, maybe they're not all that dangerous and reckless. Because if they were that dangerous and reckless, then why are you there, right? Why are you in Florida? If what's going on in New York is so serious, this virus is so serious, then why are you not there in New York during this state of emergency? Again, to me, it tells you exactly what they think. But we all know what they think. Okay, this is not a surprise because these people have been caught multiple times not wearing masks. Okay, and then when it comes time to take a picture, all of a sudden they put a mask on, right? And they do it for optics. Rashida Tlaib already told us, yeah, the only reason we wear masks is because we have Republicans following us and watching us and taking pictures to try to catch us without wearing masks. That's the only reason we wear them, right? They already tell you that. But at the same time, they'll go out in public and they'll go on the news station and they'll demonize Republicans for not wearing masks. And then they'll push for mask mandates when they don't wear them in their own personal lives. Again, hypocrisy is sickening, man. It really is. It's sickening. It's sickening. In another tweet, AOC said that she cared that it appears Texas was just a layover stop for him between Cancun and Orlando to drop a pack of water into someone's trunk and abandon his constituents again as they get slammed with $16,000 electric bills. AOC is often in the news for making absurd claims that run contrary to reality, like claiming that organized retail smash and grab jobs were not actually happening. So yeah, I mean, AOC's an idiot, right? She's a hypocritical idiot in this case. Okay, and I guarantee you, I said this with Don Lemon, I'm saying it with AOC. I guarantee you, when AOC got off the plane in Florida, she did not put back on her mask. She did not wear the mask once when she was in Florida as soon as she got off that plane. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Again, I don't understand how is it that people can vote for these politicians who do not live the lifestyles that they are pushing on other people, okay? And it matters because what these politicians say, what people like AOC says, it has an impact, right? It has an impact. But she's not living by the things that she's saying. She's in Miami Beach, Florida, enjoying life, living like a capitalist. She ain't worried about COVID down there. She ain't worried about it because if she was worried about it, she wouldn't be there. She ain't worried about it. However, she'll go on TV, right? And talk about how serious the pandemic is and, how, we need to have these policies in place, these mandates in place. But in her own personal life, though, she don't really believe in that stuff, right? She's not really abiding by that stuff. It's either that or she thinks that she's above it, right? Which is also a part of it, right? A part of being an elitist. Again, somebody that claims to be for the working class, is for the everyday person, for the common man. You're living life as an elitist. Going to the Met Gala, wearing dresses that cost thousands of dollars, talking about tax the rich. But you're hanging out with the rich. The person that literally designed AOC's dress, the tax the rich dress, was avoiding taxes, right? She was skipping out on taxes. She didn't want to pay Uncle Sam nothing, okay? Avoiding taxes illegally. But they criticize billionaires like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, saying that they don't pay their fair share when they're actually paying their taxes legally. What taxes they owe legally. They're not illegally avoiding taxes or anything like that. But AOC is hanging out with a friend that is giving her $1,000 designer dresses to go to the Met Gala to hang out with elitists and avoiding taxes at the same time, right? Avoiding paying taxes illegally, right? Skipping out on paying the tax man and skipping out on paying her employees too. Again, AOC, the same person that vouches for companies to pay their employees more. The person that designed her dress was also allegedly stiffing her own employees. I don't know what else I can say. How much more can be revealed about these people for people to finally understand, like, these people are not really for you. They're not for the people. They don't believe in the things that they claim they believe in. It's all an act. They're simply accumulating money, power, and fame and wealth off the backs of working class citizens, right? Tricking them into believing in policies that don't really benefit them. But they benefit people like AOC, right? Benefit her. So, hey, man, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.